Gang, Moneydakidd on the beat. Gang, part 3. Shout out to L Beats. I'ma make my mama rich again. Gang, part 3. Let me back, shoot up the room. Gang, let me right, in the gang. Let me really shoot. Gang, let me boom, let me move, let me do, let me shoot up the room. Let me boom, let me move, let me shoot up the room. Let me boom it up again, let me shoot it up again, let me move it up again. Okay, Moneydakidd, let me say, gang, let me back, let me shoot up the room, gang, when I right, shoot up the room, now you know that I really got a boom. Okay, let me really say, gang, yeah, you know I really got a bang, yeah, you know that I gotta say it again, and again, until it says stop. Gang, let me shoot up the room, bang, let me bang, let me say her name, bang, let me say, gang, okay, let me really bang, let me really shoot up the room, when I bang, let me say, hey, her name, let me bang, let me say, let me tell her to stop, let me tell her to plot, let me tell her to stop, gang again, let me really bang again, like, keep it stuck again, like, L Beats on the beat again, shout out to L Beats, like, keep my heat, Moneydakidd, like, stop playing with them bias, you bias, stop talking to girls, like, you gotta stop, you know they don't want you, you know I'm really funky, you know I'm really going, okay, let me boom, let me do, let me say her name, L Beats on the track, you know I'm about to rap, but I gotta keep my stick, you know I ain't no, you know I really boom, you know I really do, so stop playing with me, let me keep my stick again, so playing with me, let me boom, let me do, let me hit up the room, let me say it again till they tell me to stop. Gang, let me back, shoot up the room when I say her name. Gang, when I boom, you gon' do. When I shoot, you gon' move. When I hoop, you gon' boom. When I shoot up the room, let me say her name. Gang. Okay, let me boom, let me do, let me say it till they tell me to stop. Gang. Let me say it till they tell me to stop. Gang. Let me bang, shoot up the room until they tell me to stop. Let me rock, let me plot, let me shoot up the op. Let me pot, let me bop. When I'm naughty bop it, when I'm plotting.